Hello, my name is Keshwani. It's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn algebra. Today is our lesson number 174. Day 174, we have been doing word problem. We have been solving word problems from day 101 through 200, and today is our 74th day of doing the word problems. The problem is already on the blackboard. It says a race car driver, well, there is no driver in there, or rather a race car can travel at the speed of m meters per second. We are told that we have a race car that goes m meters per second. M is some number, obviously, we do not know how much it is. The question simply is, how long will it take to travel, how many kilometers, but how many kilometers can it go in t number of hours? So if you were to travel for t hours, how many kilometers will we end up traveling if we are going at the speed of m meters per second? Pause the video, solve it yourself, and once you have the answer, you can resume it, okay? Here's the answer, here's the solution. We know that we're going m meters in 1 second. We are told that m meters per second. Well, m meters in 1 second should be same as 3,600 times m meters in 3,600 seconds. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. If you're going m meters in 1 second, then you should be able to go 2 times m in 2 seconds, and 3 times m in 3 seconds, and 10 times m in 10 seconds, and therefore 3,600 times m in 3,600 seconds. Why 3,600 seconds? Because 3,600 seconds represents an hour. This thing right here that we just did, 3,600 seconds, that's 1 hour. So now we know 1 hour without the s, singular. So now we know how many meters we can go in 1 hour. But we don't want to go 1 hour, we want to go t hours. So if this is how many meters, listen carefully, if this is how many meters you can go in 1 hour, then in 2 hours, and then in 2 hours you should be able to go twice the amount of distance. If this is how many meters we travel in 1 hour, then in 2 hours we should be able to go 3,600 times m times 2 meters in 2 hours. Because that's how many we do in 1 hour. 3,600 times m. Therefore 3,600 times m times 2 in 2 hours. If we were to go 3 hours, we'll go 3 times as many meters. If we were to go 5 hours, we'll go 5 times as many. But we're not going 3 times as many or 5 times as many. We're going for t hours. So in t hours, we should be able to go 3,600 times m times t meters in t hours. But that's meters. The question is, how many kilometers can we travel? How do we convert meters to kilometers? Well, we know that there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. So just divide this quantity by 1,000 and we'll have our kilometers. That's all. So 3,600 times m times t over 1,000. Divide that quantity by 1,000, and we will have converted our meters into kilometers. This is how many kilometers we travel in t hours, which is what the question is asking. The question was asking how many kilometers can we go in t numbers of hours. We just found it. We can go, it turns out, we can go 3600 times m times t divided by 1000 kilometers in t hours. We just have to simplify this thing. It's very straightforward, very simple. 3600 divided by 1000. If you were to divide top and bottom by 100, if you were to divide top and bottom by 100, we can get rid of the two zeros. Divide top and bottom by 2 again, 36 becomes 18, and 10 will become 5, that's all. So it's 18 divided by 5, 18 divided by 5, so we have 18 times m times t over 5 kilometers in t hours. Voila. We need to verify our answer. We cannot just leave it like that. We cannot be cocky, we cannot be complacent. We got to make sure that we have not made a boo-boo. And how do we go about doing that? How do we go about assuring ourselves that we have not mucked it up? Muck with an M. Don't get excited. Not an F, an M. How do we go about making sure that we have not mucked it up? By plugging in numbers. Let's plug in numbers. Let's convert this problem from an algebraic problem to an arithmetic problem and see what happens. So let's do that then. Let's pretend that he's going. How fast do you want him to go? Plugging in numbers is same as when we say let's plug in numbers. That's same as saying how fast do you want this guy to go. Let's make sure. Let's pretend that this guy goes. Let's make it very simple. Let's make it 100 meters per second. And how long do you want him to travel? Let's let him drive for 3 hours. Let him drive for 3 hours. So now it is an arithmetic problem. It is no longer an algebra problem. It is an arithmetic problem. The question simply is, if the guy is traveling at the speed of 100 meters per second, how many kilometers will he travel in 3 hours? That's all. And we already know what the answer is. The answer is this. I'm going to put down this answer on the side here to get it out of the way. Our answer is 18 times m times t. 18 times m times t over 5 kilometers in t hours. Let's solve the problem. I need room. I need lots of room. So we need to erase stuff. Okay, so here we go. I need to erase all the solutions so that we can do the arithmetic problem. So 100 meters in 1 second. That means the guy is going to go 1000 meters in 10 seconds. I'm not sure if I want to go that route. Let's make it simple. Let's make it simple. Instead of converting these meters into kilometers first, let's first convert these seconds into hours. Okay? I changed my mind. He's going 100 meters in 1 second, which is same as saying he is going 100 times 36 meters in 1 hour. This is meters. If you were to divide this quantity, 100 times 3600 over 1000, then we will convert this meters into kilometers. This has how many kilometers in 1 hour. But the guy is not traveling for 1 hour, he's traveling for 3 hours. So we need to multiply this quantity by 3 to get 3 hours. So 100 times 3600 times 3 over 1000. This is how many kilometers he travels in 3 hours. You see how simple it is? Now we have to simplify it. We have to simplify it. We're going to find the answer, and then we're going to see if this guy gives us the same answer. It's very simple. Divide top and bottom by 100. So this 100 goes out and this becomes 10. divide top and bottom by 10 one more time, so this 10 goes out and this becomes, that's it, 360 times 3. I guess that's it. 360 times 3 kilometers in 3 hours. Let's see what this guy gives us. Let's see what this gives us. 18 times m, which was 100, times t, which is 3. This is getting too crowded. Times m, which is 100. This is your m, times 3, which is our t, over 5. Does that thing give us 360 times 3? Well, let's find out. Divide top and bottom by 5, so this 5 goes out and this 100 becomes 20. 100 becomes 20, the 3 is already there. So we got to somehow make sure that 18 times 20 is 360. You see, right here, this 3 right here is already there. We have to make sure that 20 times 18 equals 360. Does 20 times 18 equal 360? Well, 18 times 10 is 180, and 180 times 2 is 360. Voila! 360 times 3. This quantity is same as this quantity. What I basically did just now is to break up this 20 into 10 times 2. Because I find it easier to do. If you ask me what is 18 times 20, it takes me a second. 18 times 20, I don't know what that is. But I know 18 times 10 is 180. Therefore, 18 times 20 should be 180 times 2, which is 360. 360, this whole quantity is 360. And then, of course, you get your 3. It gives us the same answer. It is the correct answer. That's all. That's all. We're done for today. Tomorrow we're going to do the exact same problem. Listen carefully. We're going to do the exact same problem tomorrow, but instead of using the metric system, we'll use the English system, where the problem will read something like this. Tomorrow the problem is going to read, a race car can travel at the speed of f feet, f for feet, f feet per second. How many miles can it go in t hours? And we're going to do the exact same problem and see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow on day number 175. Alright? Bye now.